Hey, how y'all doing? We are back at 'em, and we have a video with you guys we want to react to, and it's about friends. Friends, how many does us have them? Let's be friends, the one we can depend on. Let me tell you about this friendship. This friend, did you know she killed her friend and left her there for dead? It's no amount of anything that will cause you to take your friend's life. These friends ain't like they had they used to be. Well, let's watch this video and see what's going on. I'm happy that you guys are here. All right, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at this YouTube channel. Okay, so we can produce more. And if you are enjoying this type of content, please put in the comment section, I'm here. And like this video. The comments, the likes, and the engagement really helps. It goes a long way. All right, check this out.
This is the quick story of a lady who was shot and killed by another lady who claims to be her best friend. This ladies were said to have lived together for years and known each other for multiple years. 46-year-old Bessie Thomas and 36-year-old Rita Williams were cool, laughing, kicking it, but all it took was one heated argument for things to go left. They were spending time with another longtime friend inside a car when an argument erupted, leading one of them to shoot the other in the head, killing her instantly. There were different reasons floating on social media to why a best friend murdered the other. We will dissect them in the video shortly. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
Hours ago, a woman was shot and killed, and right now, St. Louis Metro Police are trying to find out what led up to this shooting. It happened on South Vanderbilt at around 5 o'clock this evening. Our 5 on Your Side crew was there as police gathered at a nearby Quick Trip where a white Ford sedan was surrounded by crime scene tape.
This story happened in St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is a major city in Missouri on the Mississippi River. St. Louis consistently has been ranked among the most dangerous cities in the United States. As of April 2024, St. Louis has the highest murder rate in America. Your chance of being a victim of violent crime in St. Louis is 1 in 70 and property crime is 1 in 16.
You miss me! You all miss me!
Oh, shit!
Rita Williams was born and bred in St. Louis, Missouri. She was a mother to 4 lovely kids. Rita was a beautiful lady who was always happy. She was described as nice, sweet, and entertaining.
Who you wanna be hurt with? Baby, glad you got business. Not for me. Right there. Hey.
She is always in the mood for any kind of fun activity. Rita was friends and roommates with 46-year-old Bessie Thomas. They had been longtime best friends. She knew her kids, she knew her family, and they were BFFs. They did a lot of things together. Rita can be seen in this video with her friends enjoying the day all together, including with Bessie.
Cooking with
today.
Beautiful, sexy as a motherfucker. What?
Right, y'all, we on some bullshit.
Bitch, we outside tonight. Yeah. Bitch, we outside tonight. Fuck that broke nigga. Fuck that broke nigga. Fuck that broke nigga. Boom, 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 boom. Get it and separate. Open it up. Wide. What you want to do? What you want to do? Open up. No, you can't lay it on the rock. You baby, I'm ready.
On February 1, 2025, Rita with Bessie alongside another longtime friend got into the car with Rita sitting on the passenger seat. An argument ensued between Rita and Bessie, who was sitting in the back seat while they were heading back from having fun. Instead of Bessie de-escalating, she decided to shoot her in the head, killing her instantly. The car pulled into a cutie gas station where people who saw what was happening quickly called the cops.
Hours ago, a woman was shot and killed, and right now, St. Louis Metro Police are trying to find out what led up to this shooting. It happened on South Vanderbilt at around 5 o'clock this evening. Our 5 on Your Side crew was there as police gathered at a nearby Quick Trip where a white Ford sedan was surrounded by crime scene tape. 5 on Your Side did reach out to QT, by the way. One spokesperson tells us the shooting did not happen at the gas station. They say the woman pulled into the location to find help and that she's not a Quick Trip employee. The company says it's working with police during this investigation. Now, if you're watching...
Unfortunately for Rita, it was too late. The person who knew her long enough, the person who knew her kids, their mother needed her badly, decided to take her life. Rita was dead just like that. Bessie didn't run, she didn't hide. Bessie Thomas stood there after pulling the trigger, after watching Rita Williams hit the ground. This move looked like she had been wanting to do this to Rita at any chance she got. Police arrested her immediately.
A heartbreaking tragedy in Midtown as a mother of 4 is gunned down in broad daylight. Police have made an arrest in connection with the deadly shooting, and a community is left to mourn the loss of a beloved family member. With new details emerging, Fox 2's Taylor Harris joins us live with the latest as this case is unfolding. Taylor.
Yes, Mandy, we have new developments on the deadly shooting that occurred here at this pump where the victim was pronounced dead. There are still unanswered questions about exactly where the shooting happened. Police say they responded to the Quick Trip on South Vanderbilt just before 5 p.m. Saturday, where they found a 36-year-old woman shot inside her car parked at a pump. She was pronounced dead at the scene. The family has now identified the victim as 36-year-old Rita Williams, a mother of 4. Officers quickly arrested 46-year-old Bessie Thomas nearby. She has since been charged with first-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm. If convicted of first-degree murder, Thomas could face life in prison without parole. But one nearby security officer spoke with us off camera and claimed that the victim was actually shot on Shoto and managed to drive herself to the Quick Trip before succumbing to her injuries. Right now, police have not confirmed whether the shooting happened at the gas station or elsewhere, but we are waiting for an update. Meanwhile, Williams' family continues to mourn her loss. A family member of the victim confirmed that a vigil will be held Monday evening to honor her memory.
After her arrest, a lot of speculations were thrown out there. Some talked about them being lovers. But the one that held a bit of ground was that of bullying. People said Bessie had been a victim of severe bullying. In this post, this person said the lady was tired of getting abused, but she didn't have to take that lady's life. I understand she dealt with the abuse because she was homeless but was still not the right route to go. Another one reads, I have known Bessie since the 90s and she was the sweetest soul, and yes, people took advantage of her. Back then I understood she received a disability check because of a disability. People would take money from her as well. I don't know the back end of this story, but it's sad all around the board cause Bessie had a kid as well. Just sad. This post reads, the third person in the car who was driving said Rita would beat on Bessie when she got drunk and was beating on Bessie before she got shot. I mean, you do see scratches on this lady face, so who really knows? Too old not to just fight back if that's the case. And this final post that seems like was from a close source reads, it is more to it. according to Tenny Bop aka Santoria Gudo, who said she was the driver. She said Rita turned around punching and hitting Bessie and beating her and cussing her out. Then she heard pow from the 22 and was shot in her head by Bessie. Rita slumped over and blood was all in the back seat, and Bod couldn't touch her neck because half of her was in the back seat and she was gone instantly. Bop said every time Rita got drunk she would beat on Bessie. That's how Bessie had a black eye. When they pulled up to Cutie, a security guard came and called the police. Bessie got out the car and started walking. This was Bop's exact words. Could Bop be lying? Yes, but we will never know unless we hear Bessie's story, and hopefully she tells the truth. St. Louis prosecutors charged 46-year-old Bessie Thomas with first-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm.
Tonight, a suspect is now charged with killing a woman in the parking lot of a gas station in Midtown St. Louis. 46-year-old Bessie Thomas is charged with first-degree murder and unlawful possession of a weapon. She is in custody in St. Louis. Police say Thomas got into an argument with the victim yesterday afternoon at the Quick Trip at Vandeventer and Shoto near the Grove. The two women were in a car when Thomas allegedly pulled out a gun and shot the victim.
Police said Bessie was barred from possessing a firearm due to a 2007 conviction for abuse of a child. What really happened between this best friends? Was it a situation where one was jealous of the other and wanted to kill her, or was it actually a case of one person bullying the other, making her to lose her life? We will let you guys talk about it in the comments. But no matter what it could have been, we wish Rita did not lose her life over this at the hands of her best friend. Our sincere condolences to the friends and family of Rita Williams. We hope her soul continue to rest in peace, and we hope she gets the justice she deserves. Please stay safe out there, and we shall see you guys.
Woo, honey, it's sad out here. You can't trust nobody. You cannot trust anybody. Comment. I want to know your thoughts about this, and I will see you guys on the next upload. Bye.